Hello, my name is Robert Cooper. When I was first aware of the possibility of moving to a new home to build on my independence, I became a little anxious and a bit nervous of what this would entail for me, and the whole prospect of moving to a new accommodation. But as I'm standing here now and looking back what was involved and the help I received, I realised I really had no reason to be worried at all. The people involved in my move from my grandparents' house to Roslyn, and the whole process from start to finish went quite smoothly. But I would just like to mention and go into a bit of the process and explain a little what actually helped me during what I was thought was going to be a difficult time in my life, which actually turned out not to be. So let me take you through the things which I found very helpful. First, I visited a couple of independent supported living houses. Then I discussed it with my social worker and grandparents to see which supported living house was right for me. Next, I had a sleepover, tea at Roslyn, and I met the staff and housemates there. Finally, I went to the Amphion Club, disco with them, and I moved into Roslyn a few weeks later. So it was a very easy transition for me and my grandparents. So I would recommend it to anyone who wants to move in on their own or with housemates. We have made this film, and I hope this film helps you make the right choices of where you want to live.
Hello, I'm Benjamin Gray. I live in a flat 11. I moved in since August because one of the family members, my little nephew, was doing my head in, jumping all hours and all that. It's very quiet, apart from the kids out there. That was with my hair now. I didn't need washing and that, because Mum always does that for me. Just kind of wax and that. Kind of Tesco's and that. I do all sorts in shading house. Doing woodworking, selling stuff to sell. That's all it. That's because of COVID, I'm gonna keep safe. When this is all over, I'm gonna do something definitely. One of them swimming. Another one's going to the arcades, and the other one's playing pool. And now this is not because I like the water. I just relax in the water. Relaxing, doing your own stuff and that. It's good. Enjoy yourselves. Makes me feel grown up, aren't you?
Hi, my name's Billy Peebles. I'm the registered manager at Supported Living Scheme Windermere for 3 tenants. This is one of our tenants, Jordan. He's been with us since February 2020 after he finished driving school, and he now goes to Gateshead College. He was in residential care, but he's moved to adult services and he's absolutely loving it, so he says.
Hi, my name is Dudden. This is my house, and I play football. You can go out. You can go out to do shopping. You're gonna watch TV on the lounge, and you make dinner. We get milk, coffee, tea in the kitchen. I'll put this go out with Billy. and I go on the bus with my stuff. No, my meeting. I go meeting my meeting, and I tell them I'm going to the bus. I'm going to the bus. Let's say I go on the bus, and then I got a taxi, and I'm got a taxi just out and just do the bus. Do it to get to college.
Hi, this is Jamie. Jamie moved in last week.
Jamie here. How you doing?
Hi, my name's Lisa Morrow. I work for ID Support. I work here at Curtain Court, which is a commissioned service by Gateshead Council. Curtain Court is a transition service that supports adults with additional needs to develop their independent living skills so they can move on to a more independent setting.
Oh, hello. My name is Zoe Brown. I'm 30 years old. I got autism, but I live at Kirkham Court in second year. What I like about living here was it was really quite relaxed and a bit of help from staff when I needed. One thing I couldn't do before I moved in, how to put the laundry in the washing machine, how to turn it on, and also how to iron the clothes, and it also try vacuuming around the windows and dusting all over the furniture. Less support with less staff and a little bit of small people. This is a friendly place for everyone would like to live in because it's really quite safe without stressing situations.
Hi, I'm Maureen Chittendale. I work for Shareways. We currently have a young lady staying with us. Our aim is to support Sarah to become independent. Her goal is to obviously live on her own in a flat or a house or whatever. We became shared lives carers because obviously there's just me and my husband Barry that are now living in the house, and we had plenty of room.
Hi, I'm Barry, Maureen's husband. We've been doing shared lives for the last only the year and a half, but before that we've done some fostering which actually gave us the idea to move on to the adult side of independent living. Yeah, our aim is to actually help people to become more independent, to live on their own. We've got Sarah living with us at the moment, who's been with us for just over a year. Sarah first came and she didn't have much skills in cooking and housework and things like that. So we've actually tried to help her to become more independent on that side of it. Yeah, Sarah's more independent travelling. She when she first came, she wasn't aware of the area, but now she's able to actually get a bus to Dryden by herself. She's been to concert by herself. She's been to the Metro Centre, and we've only actually showed her once on the bus, but then she's been able to progress to actually do it by herself.
I'm Sarah. I live in Share Lives. I live here with Maureen and Barry. I think it's great that I live here and learn new skills and learn new ways of doing things. Sometimes it is hard, but it's just where I need to learn for the future. I want to get my own place. I want to get a job. I want to travel, like far, like abroad. I've seen the plans for a block of flats in Burley that's going to be like built for people with special needs to live with support and safety. I'm really interested. I would like to live like on the top floor. And a few not much loud noises. Feel safe.
Hello everyone, I'm Louise and I'm in my own home, and this is my dog Lee. Hello everyone. I have a good little team of support workers. They help me make the right choices, and we have daily strategy around him, like hoovering, taking my dog out, etc., etc. I'm a independent living have been the best friend I had ever done, because we all have friends together.
It was a definite no, because as a mum, my job was to protect my child, and I just didn't think that he would manage to do it. But in hindsight, that was probably more about me than it was about Niall's abilities, and not realising just what he could do. Not really. I did know another young person from going to disability youth clubs and things, and he'd got a property over in Reckington, and that was at the other side of Gateshead to where we needed to be. And as a mum, I knew that I needed to have Niall near me and be within reach where I could get to him within a few minutes, which is why this has worked out so perfectly. Well, when you first asked me, again, the initial horror that my son was growing up and that this could be a possibility. But to be fair, I kind of talked about with my partner at the time and said, well, but what do we want for the future for Niall, and what is it that we need to think of more of the long term? And the fact that it was close, there was going to be the intercom system, concierge, and the support that was going to be there available for him, I thought was really important, and it impressed me. Just what he could do and what he could manage. What I didn't want to do was put him into a situation where he failed, because I didn't know what that would do to his self-esteem, and I really wanted, if he was going to do it, that I would know that it would work. Now, I'm absolutely blown away by him. I'm blown away by the flat and the building itself and the safety of it and how enclosed and secure he is. I'm blown away by him and his skills. Obviously we were meant to have an upskilling package in place with Prime, which because of COVID it didn't work out and people weren't able to come in. And bless him, he moved in and literally we locked the doors and he managed and he learned how to use the hob via FaceTime, and he learned how to cook, how to clean, and I'd always get a phone call, Mum, I'm going to FaceTime, and he just absolutely amazed us with what he could do. And I do think COVID could have gone either way, where it could have totally hampered him and his development, but actually Niall rose to that challenge and he absolutely has nailed it, and he's managed. I mean, once Prime were able to come in, there was just no point because he was actually able to do everything that they would have helped him to do. So he's managing to live here independently with very, very little care and support. I think take a deep breath, maybe have a glass of wine, but definitely take a deep breath and think, not necessarily as a parent, but think about what is best for this young person as well as it being your child, because your initial fears and worries, you need to kind of step aside of that and you have to start to think about the future, because you're not always going to be able to be here watching over them 24/7, and you have to put those things in place ready for the future and to give them a chance to succeed.